I'd like to call this meeting to order and welcome everyone. Thank you for being here. It's great to see so many smiley faces. This is where you smile. Okay, we'd like to begin with our pledges and our invocation with Roger.
Please stand if you're able. As we gather here tonight, we do so with hearts full of gratitude and celebration. We give thanks for the class of 2025, and tonight we lift up the valedictorians and salutatorians who represent not only academic excellence, but the perseverance and resilience that define this entire graduating class. Their achievements remind us of the power of education and the potential that lies within every student. We ask that you bless the outstanding fine arts students and athletes in attendance tonight who have pushed the boundaries of creativity and discipline. We celebrate the emerging educators who are just beginning their journey in the classroom but have already made a difference. Their energy, creativity, and compassion have planted seeds of learning and confidence in their students. As we recognize both ends of this journey, we ask for continued wisdom and purpose in the work that we do together. May we be reminded that every lesson, every act of encouragement, and every opportunity we offer helps shape the future. May this meeting be guided by thoughtful discussion, unity of purpose, and shared commitment to our students and educators. We ask all these things in your name. Amen. Amen. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to thee, Texas, one state, under God, one and indivisible.
Thank you, Roger. Okay, now for the moment most of you are here for. We will begin with recognitions. Okay, we have quite a few of them. We're very proud of all of you. Let us begin. Ready?
Good evening, everyone. First up, we will recognize our Students of the Month. Would Southwest Elementary School's Antonio Garcia please come forward? Southwest Elementary is proud to name Antonio Garcia as Student of the Month. Antonio shows a strong love for learning, never misses a day of school, and always gives his best. He's a leader on campus through roles like Safety Patrol and Student Council. He is kind, fair, and full of school spirit, just like his favorite Harry Potter house, Hufflepuff. He's known for encouraging others and helping bring people together. Guided by the values his parents taught him, Antonio faces challenges with confidence and always leads by example. Southwest says they are lucky to have him as part of the campus family. Congratulations. Would Spicewood Park Elementary School's Sean Miguel Figueroa Cantu please come forward? Sean has grown into a strong leader who sets a great example for others. He's involved in student council, robotics, and iPlay, all while doing great in class. Sean also helped start the 3D printing club at Spicewood Park, showing off his creativity and teamwork. His positive attitude, dedication, and willingness to try new things make him a role model on campus. His Spicewood family is proud of all he's achieved and are excited to see what's next for him. Congratulations. And Resnick Middle School Student of the Month could not be here, but we'd like to recognize her name, Mary Cade.
Felicidades. Felicidades.
And now for our Rising Star Awards. Our Rising Stars have shown incredible growth, making positive changes, and improving attendance. We are confident that their hard work will continue to positively impact their entire school experience at Southwest ISD. And we're going to have Mr. Chris help us with the awards. First up is going to be Meadow Creek Elementary. Romani Niles Thompson, please come forward. Next up is McNair Middle School's Christopher Cervantes Jr. Next up is Southwest High School's Beja Gutierrez. Want to take a picture too? Sure, come on up.
Thank y'all, congratulations.
At this time, we'd like to recognize our top 2 graduating students from each high school. First up is Southwest High School. Salutatorian Austin Walsh, please come forward. Austin is a 4-year letterman in cross country and currently serves as the vice president for the National Honor Society. She is a member of the National Technical Honor Society and Business Professionals of America and has earned her certification in medical assisting. Austin is currently on track to earn her associate's degree from Palo Alto this spring, and she has taken dual credit courses throughout high school. Austin plans to attend the University of Texas in Austin, where she will major in biology. Her ultimate goal is to become a dentist, and she plans to participate in marathons to continue her running journey. Southwest High School is so proud of Austin, and they can't wait to see what the future holds for her. Congratulations. Next up is valedictorian Isabella Moreno Sandoval. Isabel is a true leader on campus. She'll be graduating with her associate's degree from Palo Alto College and receiving her high school diploma, as she has challenged herself with dual credit courses throughout her high school career. She is the senior class historian, secretary of the National Honor Society, and parliamentarian for the Spanish Honor Society, and she participates in multiple clubs. Along with her associate's degree, Isabella has earned her certification in medical assisting. She has been accepted to and earned a full academic scholarship to NYU. She plans to attend in the fall and major in biology. Congratulations. We can't wait to see what you accomplish next.
Mrs. Wagner can join us, but honestly, what amazing
Southwest Legacy High School's top 2 students aren't only academically amazing, they are also working, so we will be recognizing them in May. Next up is Cass STEM salutatorian, Javeth Nadine Phillips. Please come forward. Javeth has combined academic excellence with hands-on experience and strong leadership. Throughout high school, she has been an active member of the National Honor Society and a driver for the electric car team, showcasing her passion and innovation and teamwork. She has also taken on key leadership roles, serving as vice president of the class of 2025 and as a project manager for a PBL initiative that was proudly presented at the SUSO conference. Her leadership style is driven by collaboration, creativity, and a strong sense of purpose. Upon graduation, she plans to attend Texas Tech University to complete a bachelor's degree in mechanical engineering with a pre-professional focus in physical therapy. With her dedication, she is well on her way to making a difference in both engineering and healthcare. Congratulations. Cass STEM valedictorian John Daniel Bustamante, please come forward. John has excelled in academics while staying active in groups like the National Honor Society, Theater, Technology Student Association, and the Electrathon Engineering Team. He's taken on leadership roles such as NHS President, TSA Treasurer, Senior Class Historian, and Thespian Society Secretary. After graduation, John will attend the University of Texas at Austin to study biology or nutrition with plans to become a dermatologist. With his mix of ambition, kindness, and hard work, there's no doubt John will make a difference in the world of medicine. Congratulations.
If the parents of these two incredibly smart individuals, would you please stand? So I know that you're very proud of them. So congratulations. Congratulations. Oh, no, let's take another one. I don't want anybody to miss y'all's picture. This is very, very important. So anybody else that wants to, please. This is something to be proud of, absolutely. Absolutely, once in a lifetime event, absolutely. Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Sorry. One, two, three. Parents.
Congratulations.
And now we'd like to recognize some fine arts students. First up is Natalia Perez, a talented senior at Southwest High School. Come forward. She recently earned a perfect score at the Vase Art Competition, advancing to the state level. With 4 years of dedication to her craft, Natalia continues to impress with her creativity and commitment, winning multiple awards along the way. Next up is Southwest Legacy High School artist Grace Esparza and Amirani Reina Campos. They placed the top 10% of Region 20 in the base. Their hard work, skill, and artistic passion stood out among tough competition. These students have brought pride to Southwest ISD and set a shining example for future artists in our district. We'd also like to recognize their teachers who worked really hard with them. If y'all could please stand up.
If the principal, please come back up.
We're so glad.
Thank you, sir. Perfect, come closer to us. Thank you for your hard work to get it there.
now for some athletic recognitions. First up is Southwest High School powerlifting. We have Alexis Navarro, please come forward. She is a sophomore who participated in powerlifting for the first time, and she placed second at regionals in the 114-pound weight class, which qualified for her state. Congratulations. Sophia Pusatori, please come forward. She is a junior who is back-to-back state qualifier. She placed fourth at regionals and at state in the 220-pound weight class. Congratulations. Next up is Danielise Villafane. She is a junior who is the Region 5 champion in the 181-pound weight class. She followed up that performance with second place finish at state. Congratulations. Benito Leal, please come forward. Benito is a senior who qualified for state with a 950-pound total, school record holder with a 225-pound bench press in the 123-pound weight class. Congratulations. Grant Griffin, please come forward. Grant is a senior and a 4-year powerlifting participant who qualified for state with a 1,200-pound total, school record holder with a 335-pound bench press and a total of 1,230 pound in the 148-pound weight class. Congratulations. Next up is Reagan Gonzalez.
Keep it going,
Reagan is a senior and a 4-year powerlifting participant who qualified for state with a 1,400-pound total lift at regionals. Congratulations. Ethan Paz, please come forward. Ethan is a senior who qualified for state with a 1,500-pound total lifted at regional, school record holder with 425-pound bench press in the 242-pound weight class. Congratulations. And that's it for Southwest High School. Is there one more? Are you?
I wouldn't sit down.
Ready, big smile, and 1, 2, 3.
If the parents please, very strong individuals. Way better. Recognize you also. Thank y'all. Thank you, Coach. Thank you.
And now for the Southwest Legacy High School powerlifting. We're excited to recognize girls and boys. They represented Southwest with great character and competitive spirit. First up is sophomore Savannah Vargas, weight class of 97 total, 620, and came in 4th place. Congratulations. Junior Marissa Chavarria, please come forward. She had a weight class of 181 totals, 985, 3rd place. Congratulations. Sophomore Ariana Sanchez, please come forward. She with a weight class of 242 plus totals, 1,035, 3rd place. Congratulations. And senior Alexander Rivera Perez, please come forward. He had a weight class of 242, totals 1,730 pounds.
Sophomore. Two more years.
That's it? That's it. I didn't have mine.
Thank you for all you do for us.
Coaches, please come forward.
If the parents will please wave at us also, so we can acknowledge you. Awesome.
Congratulations, congratulations.
Good job, coaches. Thank you.
And now for our Southwest Dragon boys basketball. It is our honor to recognize the Southwest Dragon basketball team on their fantastic season. The Dragons were 22-15 overall in the season and advanced to the third round of the playoffs for the first time in 16 years. The Dragons defeated Highlands 84-50 in the bi-district championship and Leander 58-52 in the area championship. The Dragons were led by a large group of exceptional seniors: Joaquin Zamora, Azarian Voss, Trey Martin, Travis Hoon, Nathaniel De La Garza, AJ Franco, Enrique Torres, and Nathaniel Cerna. The Dragons will return 4 players next season. We also had, the 4 seasons that the players that will be returning are Javon Means, Elijah Summers, and Isaiah Logan. Congratulations to the Dragon basketball team for a historic season, and looking forward to more.
Thank you. Thank you for all the entertainment. Thank you for the show you put on. Good show, man. Thank you for the show you put on. We enjoyed watching you guys. Keep it going. Taking care of our kids.
The short ones in the front. He's only a sophomore.
We need to find some. There's only 4 coming by me.
He's still going to. Can he dunk it?
If the parents will stand and wave at us so we can recognize you also for your hard work and helping. Thank you so much. Thank you. Great job.
And next, we would like to recognize our emerging educators. These are teachers in their first 1 to 3 years of teaching. They have made quite an impression on their first few years of teaching, and we are so honored to recognize them. First up, from Big Country Elementary, Areli Trevino, please come forward. Congratulations. Bob Hope Elementary's Jacqueline Segura.
Thank you for our kids.
Elm Creek Elementary, Serena Brown. Hidden Cove STEAM Academy, Cameron Jones. Indian Creek Elementary, Gabriela Lopez. Crewell School of the Arts, Miranda Chabari. Meadow Creek Elementary, Anastasia McAllister.
What you do for our kids.
Not present, but we'd like to recognize their names. Sky Harbor Elementary, Miriam Garcia. Oh, she is here. I'm glad I said your name.
Thank you for what you do for our children.
I was also told Southwest Elementary, Caitlin Gilbert wasn't here, right? We're going to recognize them anyway. Spicewood Park Elementary's Ileana Salinas, please come forward.
Somebody brought a possum.
McCullough Middle School, Hannah Wagner.
Watch your fan club, huh?
McNair Middle School, Luis Garza.
Taking care of our kids.
Resnick Middle School, Raul Ruiz. Scobie Middle School, Joseph Cerda.
Joseph said that.
Southwest High School, Tyler Doge.
Thank you for all you do.
Thank you for all you do for our kids.
Congratulations, sir.
Southwest Legacy High School, Joe Vega.
Thank you for taking care of our kids.
Tell her how to pronounce your name, sir.
Crossroads Academy, Michael Cornelius is not present, but we wanted to recognize him. And now for our district winners. The elementary district emerging educator is Sun Valley Elementary's Candace Vega. Congratulations. And the secondary district emerging educator is Castem High School's Yvonne Medina. Congratulations. Wow.
So y'all didn't know that teaching was gonna be so much fun, right? So I really wanna thank these individuals because we were able to recognize so many
Thank you for taking care of our kids.
Yes, sir, definitely.
of our
Thank you for everything you do for us.
Many of these individuals just recently started, but they've already become sponsors for different events, even sponsors for cheer Saturdays. They've already worked many long hours and already sacrificed a lot of things. Teaching is not an easy profession, but it is truly the most rewarding profession. And these individuals, early in their career, have already been recognized for doing outstanding work. And on behalf of the senior staff and the board, we truly appreciate everything that you do for our students. We are so thankful for all your hard work and for picking Southwest ISD to come and work, and for picking the profession of being an educator and a teacher. So thank y'all so much. In your bag is a little small token. We can never repay you for all you do, but in your bag, if you were a nominee, there's a check for $100. If you were a finalist, there's a check for $250, and then our 2 district award winners, there's a check for $500.
You're buying.
To ask any family members of these individuals to please stand, because we want to recognize you, so please stand.
And while they're taking their photos, I want to let you all know that on social media and in our board report, all of the pictures that we're taking here tonight will be available. We'll send out the link as soon as we edit them.
Everybody keep smiling. Truly, congratulations. Thank y'all for everything you do. May we one day be honoring you at your retirement after 30 years at Southwest ISD. So may you stay that long, okay? Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you so much.
I can be loud. Go ahead.
Okay, now I understand we have 2 people signed up to speak. Want to let them go first? Okay, let's take a break. Everyone's excused.
They know the routine, they're out here.
Everyone's excused. We're going to take a 2-minute break. If you can. If you'd like to stay, you can. Okay. Okay.
But we planning to go. We got to 8 o'clock with the watch the people, all the grandkids.
Here we go, guys.
We're going.
Okay, we're gonna get back onto our meeting. Item number 4. We have 2 people signed up, is that correct, Brandon?
Yes, sir.
Okay, want to call the first?
Yes, let me go over some rules of engagement when addressing in a public hearing. When addressing the audience during the public forum, speakers' commentary must adhere to the following. Everyone must model courtesy and respect. Speakers shall not employ profane or threatening language, nor shall they engage in any personal attacks. The Board of Trustees request that derogatory or inflammatory statements and personal attacks on individuals be avoided. In accordance with Board Policy BED Local, the Board shall not deliberate or respond to any subject that is not included on the agenda posted with the notice of the meeting. Speakers who have signed up to speak on specific agenda item must focus their own comments on the posted agenda items. We have 2 different individuals signed up to speak to general public comments this evening. The first speaker is Ms. Luna and Ms. Tandri with the Southwest FFA, so I invite them up.
Hello, everybody. My name's Crystal Tondry, and I'm the FFA Vice President.
And I'm Maya Luna. I'm the reporter. We would just like to formally invite y'all to our annual FFA banquet on May 13th, which is going to be a Tuesday.
Thank you, ma'am. Appreciate it.
Thank you, Maya. You know what? Put it right here. We'll get it to her. Thank you.
Sir, our next speaker is Mr. Quintero. He would like to speak, and if you could come up, sir. You have 3 minutes, sir.
Hello, guys. My name is Thomas. I'm the PTA president at Crewald Road School of the Arts. We are a proud PTA group, and we're just having a blast this year. So many of our members have deep roots in the Southwest District. We have former employees. We have former Southwest students in our ranks. And today we wanted to express the fun we are having this year at Crewald. With a little token of appreciation to the board today, we had these Fiesta medals made. We are so proud to present them to y'all. We would like to invite y'all to the Crewald Fiesta event on April 24th. We are also having a fundraiser event for our 5th grade class field trip tomorrow from 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. at the Sonic on Marbach and 1604. You don't have to mention anything, you just go eat there, and the proceeds will go to the 5th grade field trip. And thank you guys for all the support this year.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, so the Sonic event is tomorrow from 5 to 8 p.m. The April 24th is our Fiesta event, where we have food, we have drinks, and we have activities for the kiddos. And what time is it? 5 to 6:30 for our Fiesta event.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Okay, now, we're gonna amend the agenda and go to item 11. If that's okay with the rest of the board. I see nobody saying no. We're going to go into closed session pursuant to Texas Government Code 551.074, discussion on personnel and administrator employment resignations, reassignments, leaves of absences, and contract renewals. And pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.071, attorney consultation regarding legal issues related to a Level 3 grievance process. And pursuant to Texas Government Code Section 551.074 and 551.082, hear and consider Level 3 parent grievance. At this time, we will now go into closed session, 6:42. It is 7:26. We're coming back into open session, and we're going to item 12B, consider and take possible action regarding Level 3 parent grievance.
I move to uphold a Level 2 decision.
Second. We have a motion to uphold the Level 2 decision, and it's been seconded. Board members, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. We will now go to item 5, consent agenda. Board members, you've all had that before you.
I move.
I second.
A motion is second to accept. Not hearing any questions. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Items of information, construction update.
Yes, sir. Thomas is gonna bring up the different presenters to talk about some of the construction projects.
So we have 3 of our projects here tonight. First, we're going to start with the central office project. So Carr is here with RVK, and Bob Squarecheck with Ken Connor here.
You have a handout too.
Yes.
Good evening, Mr. President, members of the board, Dr. Ball, everyone, thank you so much. I want to just give you a brief update on where we are in construction. We were actually last with you all right at the beginning of this year and have not had a chance to give an update in the meantime formally at a board meeting, although I know some of you were able to join us in person for a walkthrough after one of your brown bag meetings at the beginning of last month. So even since that time, for a few of you who were able to be there, we continue to make progress. This was an aerial photo at the beginning of the year. A month later, much more progress can be seen on Building A. That's the single-story portion of the building where the boardroom and communications is. And that brings us forward to the most recent aerials, which came just about a month ago in March. Looking around the building, what you see is that the masonry work has continued. The masonry on Building B, our two-story portion of the building, is actually now almost fully complete. And we're looking forward to getting the brick masonry started on Building A here shortly. Back in January when we were looking, you see here they've got the mastic in place in anticipation of the brick and all of the openings for our fenestration, but now the windows are all in place on our two-story building, as well as the windows on the single-story portion of the building are also installed. And that helps as we begin to look towards work on the interior. So from this vantage point, we're over on Campus Loop in front of Southwest Elementary, looking at the big building at the beginning of the year. This is where we were just about 3 weeks ago from that same vantage point. So really all of our building is now dried in, which while some of our exterior work continues, it's really allowing KenCon and all of their subcontractors to make a lot of great progress on the inside of the building, which you don't necessarily see as well just from driving by. So we just had a meeting last week with some of the district's representatives from the furniture vendor who's going to be working with you all to outfit all of the furnishings in the buildings. And the meeting was a chance for us to be sure that there weren't anything that we needed to do to be able to adjust right now while it's still feasible to do so to accommodate the furniture installation. But in these photos, what you see is in our two-story building, these two particular images are taken in the portion of the building for business and finance and for admin and human resources. We are not only dried in, we've actually got the first coat of paint started. You see duct work overhead for all of the HVAC systems. This is on the first floor, and if we go upstairs, you see that same work underway. So we're well in hand with all of those trades. I thought you would enjoy seeing the photo on the right. This is our main lobby that you step into, our two-story space that we looked at in terms of some of our interior renderings, where we'll see more of our finishes as the project progresses. And then lastly, just looking at the lobby on the other side of the building where folks like us will be coming when we have board meetings, that point of entry into the building. So we are on schedule. That is not yet rocked in, but all the framing is in place. They're working on everything that goes inside the wall in order to be ready to close up those walls. And on the left, what you're really looking at between the studs is looking into the back of the boardroom where the dais will ultimately be. On the right, then you're standing in the same position, but just pivoted this way towards where there's a kind of an open seating area in the lobby for folks waiting to attend the meeting. As of the end of last month with our pay app, we are just over halfway through. And again, I'll say we are on schedule for completion this fall. We really weren't greatly impacted by any sort of weather days. We're seeing our masons work on Building A, the single-story portion, but the work is also continuing on Building B, where we're getting the rest of the metal panels installed above the CME masonry that's there and also on the soffit. So that's the underside of the roof that we can see. And then on the inside, where drywall is being hung on the second floor, the trades and crew are ahead of that on Building A on the first floor, kind of getting ready for all of that scope.
That's correct.
Do you have any questions for Bob?
Comments? It's looking good.
Yeah, we're
Thank
very
you.
excited.
And I like the on time, on calendar.
Yep.
So, thank you.
Great. Thank you all. Appreciate it
Thank
very
you.
much. Oops, that's probably not what I meant. I hit escape, but it probably wasn't escape.
Next up, we have the Bob Hope Elementary Addition renovation. So I have James Moore with OCR and Paul Ralston with KinCon here to give an update.
Mr. President, board members, Dr. Ball, thank you for having us today. Just giving you an update on construction for Bob Hope. So as you recall, this is mostly an interior renovation project, but with a building addition on the back end for classrooms. So the overall master plan, the area A is the library and some administration areas. B, C, and D are classrooms, and then E is classrooms with renovation of the old library, just as a refresher. So the first part of this is the green area of the old library has already been turned over to the campus and is operational currently as classrooms for the campus. The yellow portion is the brand new portion of the building. We're anticipating it to be renovated or finished renovation at the end of during the summertime. We're really super close. It's just the exterior windows and some of the glazing that still needs to go on that addition. For the library area, the library itself is very close to being completed. Just floors are left. You can see in the photographs where the paint is on the walls. The acoustical bat ceilings where the student activities center in the center of the library has also been installed. So KinCon has been doing an excellent job trying to keep everybody, the campus and the students engaged, so that way during the summertime we can turn over all of it. The administration portion will be probably turned over at the end of this month back to the campus. It's ready to be occupied. And the life skills area is also in that same boat. They'll be turned over probably at the end of this month. The next chunk will be area B, which is next to the library, or sorry, next to the cafeteria, that will start tackling the demolition and then renovation. We are in contract. We are on schedule, and we're just a little over 65% complete construction at this point. Are there any questions?
I do understand you're a little ahead of schedule.
We can't say that officially. But
I
yes.
know, but I can. We did a little walk and it looks really good. We're really happy. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.
Any questions, anyone? Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Juan Alvarado.
And the last group we have tonight, Onel Jimenez with Marmot Mock and James Nitschko with Joris are here to present on the Alvarado Elementary job.
Good evening. I'll introduce myself. I'm Onel Jimenez. I haven't presented before, but I'm very honored to be here for the first time. We're here to talk about Juan M. Alvarado Elementary. Give you a little bit of a update on the construction progress. Can you go to the first slide? Oh. All right, there we go. There's this. So this is a drone video showing the current job site. This was taken today. So you can see the activity that's going on. There is a concrete pour. So there are two portions of the area that is formed that were being poured today. And we expect that to be completed today. So this is a significant milestone for the project, considering that construction just began in January. So the work completed at this point, we're about 12% completion of construction. Site utilities have already been installed around the perimeter of the building. That includes installation of fire and water lines, sanitary sewer lines from the building, communication and electrical rough-ins under the slab, natural gas rough-ins to the building, storm drain lines as well. All of the foundation piers have already been poured. You can see them in the concrete area of the video there. And then all of the mud slab has also been poured, which is that concrete area that you see, and it also runs beneath the area where the concrete pours are currently taking place in the video. Work that's currently in progress is the concrete slab, which you see being formed or being poured, and form work, steel reinforcements that you can see also in the areas that are not yet poured, and plumbing and electrical rough-ins in the slab also ongoing. We can also see in the foreground here of the video, the roadway and parking lot base is in progress. And there's also on the site underground electrical for site lighting that's ongoing.
Can you stop right there real quick? James, can you explain, right there's good. Can you explain to the board, or go back to the difference, like on the right, they see that as this concrete, but that's actually the mud slab that's underneath the building, and you'll be able to go under the building. You wanna kind of talk about?
This is kind of, this is your crawl space area. So we'll pour the slab, the finished floor slab will be up here where you see the top of the piers. And then underneath is where you've got your mud slab. You'll run a lot of utility lines underneath that, what we call the crawl space area. It's just basically an underfloor section of the building that you can service those lines.
And I was on it today on this side where they're pouring, and it's a good 5 foot above ground, and then they're gonna build up the sides. So that middle area right there is actually courtyard. But when you're on top of it, the courtyard's 5 foot down, so they'll have to build that up. Remember, the soils there, similar like to Resnick and Legacy, we'll be building these on.
We can talk about that also on the photos. So we have a couple of photos also. By the way, this drone footage and the photos were provided by Joris. This is basically the verbiage that I'm reading to you, but this is a photo also of that area, and you can see, as Thomas was pointing out, the area that you see that's poured. This is the gym, and then this area is your fine arts or band or music and art, and then cafeteria is in this area, special ed, admin, and then that portion that you see that we talked about that has the mud slab, that's the 2-story classroom portion of the building. We have one more photo, also kind of same thing. You can see and the area in the middle, that's the courtyard. I also have a site plan that kind of gives you a little bit of the orientation as well.
These are those areas that you saw me for today. The mud slab that Brandon mentioned was this section here, so we're kind of moving backwards, if you will, in sequence. So D, C, B, and A will be the last area that we can kind of finish.
And again, you see here the floor plan, that's the gym, cafeteria, music and art, admin, and then the 2-story classroom section, and that's the second floor shown, second level. And that's pretty much it. Do you have any questions?
Questions? Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Monthly tax report.
Yes, sir, we're at 93%, it's kind of where we are now.
Monthly financial report. Monthly investment report. Reporting gifts and requests. Board members, you've had all this before you. Any questions, stop me. Enrollment report, page 99. How are we doing there?
We're at 1490 something.
Almost hit that 15 number.
14,941.
14,941. Review of purchases over 50,000. Okay, Board of Trustees continuing education report. I will read this. Board members are required to participate in trading each year. In a non-legislative year, members are required to earn 8 hours of credit. New members have additional requirements and must attend 16 hours of training. Below is the current status of training requirements. Local district orientation, not applicable. Intro to the Texas Education Code, also not applicable. Tier 2, team of 8, board members and superintendent scheduled for May 14th, 2025. Required board training, child abuse prevention, all board members have completed. Cybersecurity deadline due is 6/14. Completed are Jose Diaz and Dayon Carrillo, all others pending. Evaluating and improving student outcomes completed by all board members. Post-leg legislative update to TEC completed by Dayon Carrillo, Florinda Bernal, Sylvester Vasquez Jr. All others will complete soon. School safety completed by Dayon Carrillo, Florinda Bernal, Addison Duncan, Jose Diaz, James Gonzalez, James Sullivan, and Sylvester Vasquez are pending. Tier 3 discretionary continuing education. All board members have met or exceeded their continuing education requirements. Board members, any questions, any corrections? Hearing none. That has been read. CASTEM High School update. Ta-da.
Yes, we have Ms. Rodriguez Jackie that's going to come up and share. They've really done a fabulous job in sharing the great information that CAS does, and the enrollment for the 9th grade class is increased. We'd also like to acknowledge and thank Jean Russell in the audience for her continued support. So thank you, Jean, for being here with us, and thank you, Jackie.
Thank you. Good evening, Board. Dr. Wall, thank you for allowing us the opportunity to present on our campus. We have some amazing things that have happened this year that we wanted to make sure that everybody was aware of. So just to start off, within this past month, we had some exciting things happening around campus. So our One Act Play advanced to by district. Our Technology Student Association took 18 students to the state competition in Fort Worth a couple of weeks ago. And our electric car team raced in their ACE race this past weekend and brought home a second place trophy. So very exciting things, again, just recently that we wanted to highlight. So just a couple things about our campus. We align with our CAS School's mission, which is to maximize opportunity for all students and to prepare them for college and career after they leave us. We still have our 3 programs of study in engineering, logistics, and our unmanned drones. And then we are an early college high school that we partner with Palo Alto College. And so what makes us a little bit unique than some of the other campuses is our way of learning. And so we pride ourselves in our project-based learning. Career-connected learning is really important. Place-based learning, so we take them outside of the classroom and take them to experiences, and then of course blended learning. And that as a whole gives our students a totally different experience from just the traditional classrooms. So at CASTEM, all of our students are exposed to the college atmosphere, and thank you for your support for allowing us to be at Palo Alto College. We have access to the college resources, state-of-the-art facilities, which our students use on a regular basis. We do have flexibility with dual credit options, so we are able to modify some of our degree plans because we're at the college. So if a student wants to take a class in, that's not on like what we would call the traditional associate's degree, we talk to the counselor, we can do a course agreement and put those students in our classes. So with that, we do offer 30 plus dual credit offerings and students are successful in there at Palo Alto. And then of course preparing them for any STEM career or college program upon their graduation. Again, as I mentioned, students are learning beyond the classroom through authentic learning and making sure that we're connecting careers. So one of the things that we are able to do is take our 10th and 11th grade students to H.E. Butt Foundation Camp. We've been doing that for 3 years now that they opened back up after COVID. And so we take our students there, they learn, it's team building, and they bond. We also, in partnership with the CAS network, some of our students who are on the advisory board are able to take an international trip to Mexico and learn about what they're doing over there in industry and as well as in education. And then, of course, this year, some of our job shadowing and field experiences are a really important part of what we do at CASTEM. And so, in particular, this year, we have partnered with Bexar County, CPS, Greater SATX, JCB, Lancer, SAMSAT, and Toyota to give our students these experiences. And so one of the things that we want to make sure that everybody knows about our campus is that it's just not going to school at the college campus and leaving. Our students are competitive and they like to be challenged in different areas. So our electric car team we went from 2 cars, 1 car, 2 cars, and now we're at 6 cars. We raced all 6 cars this past weekend. And they stayed in the race the whole time. And so we're very proud of that and the work that the students are doing. Of course, they're doing drone competitions, academic decathlon, math competitions, Speak Up, Speak Out, Technology Student Association, as I mentioned earlier. We also add the A into the STEAM. So we have our theater that is doing 1-act play. And then we also have, right now we have 12 students currently participating in UIL Fine Arts and Athletics with their home campuses, Southwest and Legacy, and they're being successful in that. Our students also participate on our superintendent advisory board for the district, as well as the network student advisory. And we have over 20 clubs for students to participate in. So there's a lot for them to do while they're at our campus to keep them busy and engaged. So just a few highlights. Our class of 2024, we had 100% graduate college and career ready. 100% graduated with at least 9 college credits. And I put that because that's a CAS promise. And so across all the CAS schools, they would like all of their students to graduate with 9 college credit hours, and we're hitting that every year. 17% graduated with an internship experience, and then 67% graduated from Palo Alto with an associate's degree or level 1. So as we look at our projections for this year, you'll see that we do have an increase. Of course, 100% will graduate college and career ready. 100% have already met the 9 hours. We're projecting to have 30% graduate with an internship experiences, up from 17. And then this year, we will have 87% of our class graduating from Palo Alto with an associate's degree or level 1. And so again, the neat thing is that they will graduate 2 days before at Palo Alto before they graduate from Southwest High School. So they'll be college graduates before they're high school graduates. But we're very proud of that and those accomplishments of those students. And then not only do we do a lot of focus on our end goals, but while our students are there right now, our goal is for 50% of our 10th graders. A lot of times getting them that career experience can be challenging just because of the restrictions that some of our partners have, but we have started to do mentorships. And so our goal is to get 50% of our 10th grade students to participate in that, and then move into apprenticeships and then internships. 40% as we end this year to participate in an internship, and then 20% of our students this year we're hoping will earn their FFA Part 107 drone license. So we already have 11 students who are certified, and we have another group who will be testing from now until the end of the year. And with that, this was something new to me. Starting out, they make about $60,000, but average drone pilot, as a job is $120,000. So we're definitely setting these students up for success by getting this pilot license in high school. So those are just some of our goals. And then as I end, I wanted to highlight where we are. As I mentioned, we've had a really great year. We started the year at Palo Alto strong. We now have something to show off and to showcase. The events that we've been having on campus have been well attended. If you've had a chance to come by, I've seen several of you there. But we started off a couple years ago showing, I wanted to show an update on our 9th grade acceptances. Going from 57, last year was 45, and then this year right now we have 135 acceptances, which means that we have over 200 applications, but these students have accepted their seat, saying they're going to come to CASTEM next year. We had an event last month where we did a signing ceremony for them, and we had over 70 students come and commit to our campus. So we are sure that we're going to meet that 100 goal and go over that, which it will automatically, looking at our total enrollment, which will increase. That 240, we're being a little bit, that's a little bit conservative because that's with a little over 100 freshmen that we would have. But we also have a group of 10th and 11th graders who are looking to come to our campus next year that we are going to enroll. So I'm pretty positive we're going to be closer to 250 or over by the beginning of next year, as we're continuing to get enrollment and students interested weekly. So that's the end of, wanted to end on that note. We see great things happening, and again, wanted to thank everybody for their support of our campus and what's happening over there. So
Thank you, Jackie.
Thank you.
Thanks so much. Okay. Yes. Okay, item 7, we have no items. 8, Business and Finance. A, consider award of the McNair Middle School re-roofing project. Thomas.
Yes, sir. As you know, McNair Middle School was completed in 2009. Over the years, it's got a 4-ply built-up roof, and over the years, we've been fighting some leaks that we have not been winning. So, in the past couple of rains, just the overall deterioration of the roof, and it's meeting it's about to be at its life expectancy, and our warranty is no longer, we don't have a warranty anymore on that roof because of the age of it. So we're looking to do what we did at Southwest Elementary back in 2013, is take all the gravel off the top 4 layers of that built-up roof and put a 2.5-inch foam roof on top. So we went through the process of working with Brazos Urethane, who is the company that's been working on all the additions, and on we'll be doing Alvarado Elementary and the Legacy Addition. So with them, they're a member of the co-op, the Choice Partners Co-op, and we worked with them to get a quote. So district staff is recommending that this summer, 2025, once school is out, that we award the contract to Brazos Urethane to provide us a new 20-year warranty foam roof at McNair Middle School for the contract amount of $1,144,512, and that will be funded by the 2023 bond funds.
Did you say 20-year warranty?
It would be a 20-year warranty, yes, sir. When we did Southwest Elementary, they weren't given 20-year warranties, they were only doing 15.
Yeah.
So it's actually about to be up on its warranty next year, so we may have to do a recoat and stuff there, but we will have a 20-year warranty at McNair.
Ward? Daniel and Joe? There's a motion and a second that the board approve Brazos Urethane Incorporated as a contractor for McNair Middle School re-roofing project with a contract in the amount of $1,144,512. Questions, anyone? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. Consider approval of furniture replacement for Bob Hope Elementary.
Yes, sir. So as you saw tonight with the update, we're nearing the completion of Bob Hope during this coming summer. So we went out for bids, the district did, or went out for quotes for new furniture for the entire campus. So the district staff is recommending that we use JR Incorporated for the contract amount of $173,287. This purchase will be from the 2023 bond funds, and it is a replacement of everything that was not in the contract. So if it's not bolted down, student desks, teachers' desks, things like that, we've gone ahead and replacing all of that. The stuff everything that's there that's still good and in good use, we will use that to supplement in other places throughout the district, and if it's not worth it, we'll be putting it in the online auction.
I move.
Second.
We have a motion and a second that the board approve the purchase of the new furniture from JR Incorporated at the cost not to exceed $173,287 for Bob Hope Elementary. Questions, anyone? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Consider approval of purchase of digital radio repeaters for district campuses.
Good evening, Board. Our current district-wide digital radio communication system was installed back in 2021. This project supported transportation, our police department, and both Legacy and Southwest High Schools. There are still a number of our locations throughout the district that experience major coverage issues, and they're not able to get out to our dispatch once you get into the interior part of the building. So one of the things that we're looking to do is to improve communications and install repeaters at all of our campuses so that when they're using their handheld radios, they're able to get into dispatch if there's an emergency within the interior part of the building. Southwest ISD staff is recommending purchasing digital repeaters for district-wide communication as it provides clearer radio transmission between the campuses and our police department. District staff vetted several local vendors for possible solutions to improve our communications. Quotes were obtained from Bearcom, Industrial Communications, and Vocyon. Bearcom offered the best overall value for Southwest ISD and was the original vendor that installed the 2021 repeater project. Bearcom is a member of the Buy-Board Purchasing Cooperative. Purchase and installation of the communication system for campuses will cost $171,778.64. Funds for this project will come from the TA awarded Safety and Facilities Enhancement, or SAFE grant, Cycle 1 grant. It's recommended that the board approve Bearcom for the purchase and installation of the district-wide communication system for campuses at a cost of $171,778.64.
Excuse me, real quick, Mark, what's the big spread on the 35,000 versus the 171,000? What's that all about?
So the other two vendors, Bearcom and Industrial, they came out and tested communications. They came to all of our sites. Vocyon just made a proposal with 4 repeaters. So the recommendations from both those vendors, Industrial came during the Christmas break, and Bearcom came over a couple of weeks to test the system out.
So how many repeaters is Bearcom gonna put in?
They're putting in 16 repeaters at our remaining 18 campuses.
Versus 4.
Versus 4.
Okay. All right.
They were looking at trying to
You're good.
install repeaters that would address certain, the nearest campuses, but that has proven not to work.
You're good. Should we take the other,
Yes, sir.
the other 12, then we're right there where the other ones are. I move.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you, Coach. Okay, consider approval to award contract RFQ 2425-120 for insurance agent.
Good evening, Board. Excuse me. The district requested qualifications for certified and licensed insurance agents for property and casualty insurance, as well as risk management service. The RFQ was advertised and issued, and 7 proposals were received. We evaluated those proposals, and we are recommending Frost Insurance to be awarded the contract. You should have a copy of the score sheet at your desk for reference. This is a 1-year contract with 4 one-year renewals. Any questions?
I move.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. We approve Frost Insurance Agency for contract RFQ 2425-120 as our insurance agent as presented. Any other questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Consider approval of 2025-2026 stipends. Who's handling this?
I'm handling this. So, as you know, as part of our strategic goal to find ways to cut our deficit by $4 million, we've formed a budget committee. The first round of the budget committee was to talk about staffing ratios. So we brought the staffing ratios to the board back in January, and we went through staffing. The second phase is to look at stipends and areas where we have stipends that are no longer being used, stipends that are no longer, we feel like are worth the investment, and stipends that we are going to replace with the TIA, which is a teacher incentive allotment. So those recommendations were taken to the committee. They were reviewed by subcommittee. We had different departments that looked over their different stipends. And so we have 2 different lists for you. The drafts list is the actual stipends that we're asking the board to approve. There's another list of the stipends that we went through And either they were stipends that we had in our plan, that we've had for years, that we weren't even using and giving to people. So unfortunately, there won't be any savings on those because a lot of them, some of them were just things that we've had over time and we just never really took off the list. There are stipends in here that will bring value and help us get to an area where we feel like it'll help us get to our strategic goal of the $4 million. And then there's stipends on here that we felt like we've had for a long time, but we have directors and people in place that no longer do we need leads of certain departments and different groups. I can use an example like lead social workers. We have somebody in charge, a director of social workers that oversees them, so we don't need the leads on each campus anymore that oversees. So that was just be an example. So what we're asking the board is to approve the stipend list. We will continue to look at those, and as they come along, we could possibly still add some back if we feel like there's a need. But tonight, the recommendation is to approve the current 25-26 stipend list. And the reason why we're really bringing it this early, because some of these we want to get out in front and let people know that we're no longer providing these stipends. So if people want to make choices, they're allowed to in enough time. So open up for questions, or if there's no question, we would recommend that you all approve the stipend list as presented today.
I move to approve the stipend list.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. Questions, anyone?
Yeah, were all of these approved by the budget committee? Were they in line with everything?
They were presented to the budget committee, and we came to a consensus that we would be make a recommendation to the board on these.
The budget committee doesn't really approve.
Right.
They just
Yeah.
say.
Recommend.
They agreed, right?
Correct.
Any other questions? Board members, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion passes. And I want to thank staff. I know these are tough decisions to make. Please pass it on to everyone that was involved. Thank them. Okay. Consider approving the resolution dealing with wage issues for employees involving the half-day school closing for Southwest High School.
Yes, sir. Due to travel conditions and the championship game, the district made a decision to close Southwest High School due to the fact that we had a lot of employees and staff and teachers that were going to the game. It was going to be hard for us to staff with substitutes the amount that we would need to provide for coverage, and also giving people plenty of time to get to the game. So we're due to the fact that we shut down half a day, we don't want to take any adverse conditions to somebody that would lose wages because we did close early. So it has to be required by the board to pass a resolution for us to go ahead and compensate those employees for us making the decision to close early. And so that's the recommendation, is that the board approve the resolution so that we can continue to pay people for a full day's work on Friday, even though we shut down half a day.
Board members, you've
I
had the
move.
resolution.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Any questions? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Thank you, staff. Okay. Curriculum and instruction. Consider approval of Southwest ISD Scholarship Committee recommendations.
Yes, good evening, board, and good evening, senior staff, and thank you for the opportunity. And so we're bringing the Southwest ISD Scholarship Committee recommendation for the 2025 school year. So the committee met earlier in April to review, update, and set the amount that will be awarded for the 24-25 school year. The scholarship fund will also continue to support the students that win the Toyota car giveaway through the means of paying for the tax, title, and license for up to $1,750 for each student, and for the two vehicles given away, totaling $3,500. In addition, the Southwest ISD Scholarship Fund will provide 25 self-reporting scholarships of $500 each for students who have completed a FAFSA and receive a college acceptance letter, 10 for each at Southwest Legacy and Southwest High School, and then 5 for Cass STEM. This will leave a balance of $224,220 to distribute to the awardees for the scholarship for the 2025 school year. So finally, this year, there are a total of 186 students who are eligible and who completed all the requirements to receive the scholarship from the committee. That includes 26 from Cass STEM, 63 from Southwest Legacy, and 97 from Southwest High School. This year, the amount that will be awarded to each qualifying student is $1,205 per student. And so we are recommending that the board approve the Southwest ISD District Scholarship Committee recommendations of these amounts.
I move on the scholarship committee's recommendation.
Second.
We have a motion, a second. Questions, anyone? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you.
Thank you.
Motion passes. Consider approval of the purchase of an alignment rack and alignment machine from Carl Turner Equipment.
Good evening, Southwest Board of Trustees, Dr. Ball and senior staff. The item that we have is requesting the purchase of an approval of an alignment rack. It'll help support Southwest Legacy Automotive Program. It will enable students to practice their knowledge and skills necessary for industry. It'll also be in line with industry standards. So we are requesting approval from Turner, Carl Turner Equipment Incorporated.
I move.
Second. We have a motion, a second, to purchase of Carl Turner Equipment not to exceed $75,000 from CTE funds. Questions, anyone? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Thank you. Motion passes. Consider approval of a purchase of aircraft materials from Aviation Nation Incorporated.
So CT is requesting the purchase from Aviation Nation to purchase aircraft materials. This is to support the purchase of the kits that are remaining for airplane number 2. And so at this point, we are going to buy the fuselage kit, the power plant kit, and the prop kit. So we are requesting to purchase from Aviation Nation Incorporated.
Yeah, you're gonna be using the funds we,
Yes, sir.
so we're gonna be using the funds that we, when we sold the first plane to make this purchase.
I move.
We had two moves. Whenever you want to change to a second.
I'll second. Let Joe have it. I'll second.
Okay, Flo moves and Joe seconds. Thank you for being a gentleman, Joe. Okay, the board approved the purchase from Aviation Nation not to exceed $130,000 used from CTE grant funds. Questions, anyone? All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Now we have consider approval of 2025, 2026 secondary new courses. Did you get one?
So curriculum and instruction collaborated with the high school campuses to see what courses would be needed for next year's master schedule. So today we'll be presenting some of the courses that will help support CTE at both middle school and high school. The first course is actually a CTE course code change by TEA. So career prep had a different course code, so we are bringing this course forward. We had additional courses. We had 2 at Southwest High School, Building Maintenance Technology 1 and Building Maintenance Technology 2. And so this is to ensure that the students have access to 2 courses that are more comprehensive, that offer not only carpentry, but also plumbing, electrical, and other items that will give them better industry experience. The other course we have is at Southwest Legacy, and it'll support legal studies. It's Advanced Legal Skill and Professionals. We also have one course at both that will be offered at both Southwest High School and Legacy, or could potentially be offered, Computer Science 2, as well as one course that will be offered at McNair and Resnick, Digital Communications in the 21st Century. So that will help support the AV programs at both Southwest High School and Southwest Legacy. Does anybody have any questions regarding any of the courses? So at this time, we are requesting approval of all the CTE courses.
I second.
We have a motion and a second. The board approved the 2025, 2026 secondary new courses as presented. Questions, anyone? Hearing none, all in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Thank you. Have a good night. Okay. Special programs, no items. Before we go back into closed session, Dr. Ball, you have any items you want to bring up?
Just again, want to congratulate all the amazing things that are happening in our district. Certainly, this weekend was an amazing weekend. Our soccer team, we are very proud of them, want to congratulate them, want to congratulate the fine arts. Did a fabulous job in advancing also, so they performed on Saturday, so very proud of them. Very proud of the CAS students that did an amazing job in racing. So lots of great things going on, and of course, lots of activities at this time. So we will help you to try to remind you of each and every one of them, but if you put them on your calendar, we have our Circle of Excellence that is coming up, the Penguin Project, and then today you also got another invitation for FFA. We also have our secondary art show, and then numerous events, lots of fiesta events at the campuses. So just lots of great things that our staff does.
Thank you. Board members, you have anything to say? Now we will pursue Texas Government Code 551.074, discussion of personnel and administrative employment, resignations, reassignments, leaves of absences, and contract renewals. We will go back into closed session at we come back into open session 8:44, and we'll go to item 12A, superintendent's recommendations on personnel and administrative employment, resignations, and assignments, leave of absences, and contract renewals.
I move that we approve the superintendent's recommendation on personnel.
Second.
Motion and second. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
All opposed? Motion passes. Anyone have any other business?
Yes. I'd like to invite everybody to our softball game on Thursday, where Legacy and Southwest High School will be playing, so everybody's invited on Thursday. Fire and Armor Bowl for softball.
Board members, do you all have anything? Hearing nothing, this meeting is now closed at 8:45.